When you look at Utah's offense, is it similar at all to the Eastern Washington offense you guys saw last year with the same, different personnel, but these schematic things
I think you see similarities between the Eastern and the game from this year and Cal. Some of the similar formations. I mean, a little bit more quarterback run game, which they have a talented kid to do that. I mean, it makes sense to do that. But no, there's certainly some similarities.
Troy Taylor was coaching high school football a few years ago, and he's kind of made his way up the coaching ranks pretty quickly. That's something you've been able to admire, his kind of ascent up the college football ranks, I guess.
Well, and just observing and as you watch game film and you just in this profession, you have a tendency to gravitate towards those guys that have the unique ability to call football games, and you see there's a rhyme and reason behind what they do schematically. And he is very quickly becoming one of the. And there's a reason he's. You don't make that ascent just because you're in the right place at the right time. You do it because you're very talented at what you do, and so that's what you see. And it's obvious, what he's capable of, and how he is not only willing to but capable in terms of attacking defenses.
You said earlier this year that you want guys that are lower on the depth chart to make you guys play them. Do you feel like that happened with just kind of the secondary in general within like the last 4 to 5 weeks? Guys like Marcus Strong stepping up and Gary Moulton and obviously Sean Harper.
Yeah, and then the more guys we play, the better off we'll be. That's just the reality of it. It's not something we've been able to do very much in the past, but specifically the corner spot, kind of rolling guys in there, and then when they're each playing, a smaller percentage of time, the focus goes way up. From a fatigue standpoint, you're less concerned with that, and I think you have a tendency when those things happen that the production goes up, and so I think overall they've done a fairly nice job, and they're going to be challenged this weekend.
Did you expect the depth to be at this point, this far into the season?
Yeah, and the minute you bring up depth, I think about what we don't have depth-wise. I think about that guy that we wish would be that much further along. But in any event, no, I think we're fortunate that we're playing certainly more than 11 guys, and we're playing a full 22. I don't know, I haven't charted it, but I don't know that we are. But no, the guys in a quote-unquote backup role. It's important that they're playing as close to starters as possible, especially late in the year. And so, in several instances, that's the case.
What's been impressive about Tyler Huntley? He's another guy that you kind of have to defend two facets of what he can do. How does he kind of compare and contrast with the other dual threat guys you've seen?
Yeah, and that's college football. I mean, most weeks, not all weeks, but you're going to find a guy that's going to attack you both with his feet and arm and extend plays and a run play that it appears to be a quarterback run play, and then all of a sudden he whips it out to the perimeter. And so how do you defend those things? And he's a talented runner, but he certainly has the capability of driving that ball down the field as well. I mean, completion percentage is good, and ability to throw the deep ball, and very talented receiving core, and guys that can beat you over top. So when you commit too many bodies to the run. And so just very, very difficult. You got to defend multiple plays on every single down. There's both the possibility of obviously a running back carrying the football, a quarterback carrying the football, and oh, by the way, he might throw it. And so that just puts a lot of stress on you defensively, and something we got to do a better job of handling than maybe in some cases in the past.
You studied a lot of wide receivers during your playing career, your coaching career. What makes Darren Carrington elite? What makes him kind of a notch above other players?
I think his both the length that he possesses. He has some top end speed to get on top of you. He has the ability to get off of press coverage, to get open. They use him in the slot as well, so they're the ability to not just get open as a perimeter receiver, but also on the interior and take advantage of some matchup issues with safeties and linebackers, and you got to be a unique skill set to do all those things, and there's a reason that statistically he's the best receiver in our conference. And they do a good job of locating him in places that he can make plays on the football, so no, it's another scary wide receiver that you got to be able to locate on any given snap, but on the same token go back to everything we just talked about, that you can't have two on him and then two on the quarterback and two on the tailback. So no, just tough business.